Do you know who was the father of the Nuyorican movement? His name was Jesus Colon, a name etched in the history of Puerto Rican activism and literature. When in Calley, Puerto Rico, Colon arrived in New York City in 1917. Raised behind a cigar factory, Colon's love for storytelling was sparked by the stories read aloud to workers. His experience as an Afro-Boricua, early exposure to literature, and the struggles of laborers influenced his socialist ideals and fueled his passion for writing. Before moving to New York, Colon edited a school newspaper, Adelante, where his journey as a writer began. In New York, he worked unskilled jobs, dishwasher, postal clerk, waiter, but his observations of working-class struggles became the foundation of his activism and writing. He documented the experiences of Puerto Ricans and other immigrants, becoming one of the first to do so in English. Colon's prolific career included contributions to major newspapers and journals like Gráfico, El Nuevo Mundo, and Liberación. His writing spoke to the injustices faced by the Afro-Caribbean community and emphasized unity and resistance. A staunch advocate for social change, Colon was instrumental in founding organizations like the Alianza Obrera Puertorriqueña and the Ateneo Obrero Hispano. Despite being targeted by the House Un-American Activities Committee during the McCarthy era, he remained steadfast, using his words to push for equality and justice. In 1969, he ran for New York City Comptroller as a communist, advocating for workers' rights and equality, though he ultimately lost. Known as the father of the Nuyorican Movement, Jesus Colon paved the way for Afro-Boricua poets and activists to celebrate their heritage and fight for their rights. Explore the Jesus Colon Papers, CENTRO's very first collection. Dive into his powerful legacy and learn about the man who made a lasting impact on the Nuyorican movement. Comment down below to get a link to his collection.